Do you know which were the favorite children's toys of my grandparents? There were no more than a teddy bear, a ball swing with old rags, a wooden horse, and a jump rope. And they told me that they had fun a lot of time. So, why our kids now can't stand even 5 minutes playing with all the games they have?
Change in the child. The first element that has influenced the evolution of children's toy is undoubtedly the change in the child's own personality. Our children no longer behave in the same way as when we were little. According to the expert, the following changes in the behavior of children are appreciated. Children are becoming increasingly interested in more sophisticated products and are continually surrounded by technology from a very early age. They live surrounded by family members who habitually use their smartphone, tablet, laptop, or a console to have fun. Today's families are less numerous and even single children predominate, which has a high power of influence over parents when choosing the toys they want to have. Earlier, when many brothers were in the home, it was customary to inherit the games and dolls of the former firstborn. Earlier, when asked at the school that we wanted to be an adult, many answered astronauts, teachers, or doctors. Now, children want to be football players, models, or actresses. Stereotypes are becoming smaller. Now, there are girls who play football, children who like pink. There is a great diversity in the personality of our little ones.
But not only have children changed in recent years, but there are also significant variations in the habits of the game. As we mentioned in the previous section, children are surrounded by technology and it is impossible to isolate them from this reality. Not only parents, but also friends, family, schoolmates, teachers are continually using digital devices in front of our children. In my time there was a lot of play in the street, and although now much more parks and playful gardens has gone to a more individual and sedentary game inside the home.
Before, children's toys were basically door or board games. Now electronic games and video games occupied predominant position. The most known dolls were the Barbie, Nancy, or Tommy. Now the most influential in the children's audience were the TV characters who has not seen this Christmas a girl with Frozen doll. In my time, children's toys were very simple to handle. Now there are gossip that you should read the instructions carefully to know how they work. It is true that the children are very imaginative, but there are times that they are best manufacturers.
Some games that were sold before have disappeared. Others have changed its design and a few continue to be sold in the same way as the famous Furby or the classic Barbie. Video games appear in Mexico and enjoy a great acceptance by children, starting to see the first consoles as the Game Boy, Sega or Nintendo. Also in this time appears the first virtual mascot, the Tamagotchi. They begin to triumph. The dolls associated to series of cartoons like Power Rangers or the Ninja Turtles.
Decade of 2000. In the early years of this decade, the first Furby emerged that years later are still highly demanded in Christmas time. Those are becoming more real, even adopting the styles and attire used by teenagers. In addition, the TV series changed the panorama of the toy sector, appearing the license of characters. In this decade, the boom of the consoles to be used with the television and also new brands like the Wii or Xbox arise. Clearly, the video game sectors began to be predominant. Since 2010, in the last years already emphasized the Dummies Machine, they are still more the favorite. Personal who does not remember to switch into obtain of Draculaura arrives to the tablet and installed as a leading device to be used as a toy.
Created using Powtoon.